Oh, I got a new subscriber. That's what's up. What's good, notification gang? Y'all know me. I just like to pop up. I'm like that. I'm like your rich uncle. I don't come to everything, but when I pop up, I pop up. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing great today. I'm doing a little bit better, as y'all can see. I cut my hair. See them waves? Damn, man, that's like back when I was little. Nigga, I used to brush my hair all damn day. But I'm gonna get them back how they used to be. They used to be way better than this. Missing some on that side. Boy's gonna be spinning, boy. Gonna be spinning. But a lot of good news going on in the world, a lot of bad news going on in the world, but we like to report on what we can. And I don't really like to go over what RBN already said to you guys. So I'm gonna try to touch on something different today. I know if you guys have watched earlier, Nick had a fire ass roundtable with some very, very smart guests. You know, that was a great show. If you guys haven't seen it, I suggest you to go check it out. When you after this, don't leave me, motherfucker. Check that shit out after this. But it was a nice show, man. I hope we get. Well, I know we got some shit lined up, but I'm just hoping that we get more people like that. You know, more open-minded people. It's just good to see even you know, people with the same people throughout different generations want the same goals. You know, and it's beautiful to see. Hope y'all doing well today. I actually have a goal set for this giveaway. Today, we need to raise $500 just to get about everything else that we're going to need. Oh my God, where's my charger? Hold on, let me plug up my phone. It's about to die. Yeah, like I was saying, we need to raise $500 today for the giveaway in Detroit, Michigan, at the women's shelter. So let me see. Damn it, I need a fucking producer. I forget how to make those damn things. Was it a banner or was it a? Huh. Hmm. So yeah, I am not a good host. Okay, let's see. Is that right? Okay. So let's get started on these shows real quick. I mean on the show. A lot of good I'm hearing some good things coming out of Africa, and I love it because this is how you know that the powers are shifting. Because you know, I always growing up, I used to always wonder, like, why is Africa like, why is they going through this shit? What is going on, and how is their leaders letting them go through this shit? Blah blah blah. And it's just the leadership itself. They have let their countries get raped. They let their people get taken advantage of. We have coal mines, and people who are in them don't even benefit from them. And it's just a breath of fresh air when you see, you know, African leaders taking over and shutting down countries like France, the U.S., kicking them out of their territories. I just said I was doing a show. What y'all doing? Cartwheels? Sit down, Lily. I know that's you. Damn. Kids, man, kids. But anyways, let me get into this shit. Oh yeah, I'm always gonna hold Motown down, though. That's this. It's my birthplace. But we about to get to the story real quick. Niger is kicking out French uranium miner. Well, this is a mining company got kicked out. This happened 4 days ago, and they gave them 48 hours. So they are officially being kicked out as of
General Abdurrahmane Tiani is set to kick out French uranium mining company Orano out of Niger uranium mines if the company doesn't come up with an acceptable deal within 2 days. When it happens, it could have major implications for France's nuclear power industry and its energy security. The French company called Orano, which is 90% owned by the French state, operates 3 mines in the country: a coke mining site, air mines, and the Imuraran mine, located 80 kilometers south of Arlit, which is considered to be one of the world's largest uranium deposits. However, Orano is at risk of losing the rights to one of the world's largest uranium deposits located in Niger. This is a high-stakes situation that underscores the geopolitical tensions around nuclear fuel supplies. So, let's explore what's really going on here. In this video,
My bad. My Wi-Fi fucking up. I gotta call the people again, but I'm about to rewind this. I was just kicking some real ass shit. That's fucked up. I was kicking some real ass shit. Hold on, cause let me see. We're gonna rewind this shit back because I don't know how much was cut off. Yeah, I know. So my camera, my Wi-Fi fucking up, man. I don't know, but let's get to this.
For some context, Orano is a major French nuclear company that was formerly known as Areva. It has been operating uranium mines in the country for decades through subsidiaries like Somaïr and Cominac. To operate the 56 nuclear reactors in France's 18 power plants requires an average of around 8,000 tons of natural uranium every year. Following the cessation of mining on French soil in the early 2000s, France turned to several countries simultaneously for its supplies. Niger is a pivotal source of uranium for France. Over the last 10 years, the 8,200 tons of natural uranium imported into France came mainly from three countries: Kazakhstan, 27%, Niger, 20%, and Uzbekistan, 19%.
And like I was saying before, the CIA cut off my damn camera. It was confusing to me growing up, seeing these commercials saying 10 cents a day, and all these places in Africa needs help, and it just always confused me because Africa is a huge continent with many resources. There is no reason why I should see starving children here, or we should have the conversations when you don't want to eat certain things that your mama cooked. There's starving children in Africa. Why are there starving children in Africa? And this explains everything. This Western lifestyle, our whole lifestyle is held up with blood, sweat, and tears, and none of it is ours. It's literally none of our blood, sweat, and tears. Like, we might put a little bit of work into maintaining our personal lifestyle, but where does this shit actually come from? Where does these resources, the minerals, you know what I'm saying? Where does this shit actually come from? Somebody has to suffer, right? People, Africa is not a poor country. It's not a poor continent. It's just being stripped of its resources. That's it.
Those reactors generate about 65% of France's electricity, so Niger's uranium is crucial. The mine at the center of this dispute is called Imuraren. It's one of the largest undeveloped uranium deposits in the world, with an estimated 200,000 tons of uranium reserves. Orano owns a majority 66% stake in the Imuraren Mining Company. However, Imuraren has been in suspended operations since 2015 due to low uranium prices at the time. Orano has been trying to negotiate a plan to restart and develop the mine with Niger's government. However, Niger has rejected Orano's latest proposal to develop the mine, saying it doesn't meet the authorities' expectations. The government has given Orano until June 19th to come up with an acceptable plan. Otherwise, the company's operating permit for Imuraren will be revoked. That's just 2 days away. So, what's really going on here? What are the main reasons Orano's plan is being rejected?
Because they fucking greedy. Because they fucking greedy, that's why. They probably said, nigga, no, they said, I'm pretty sure they came with those fucking with those plans to say, like, look, we got everything to lose. What them capitalists like to say? Well, we got everything to lose. We putting all this in. No. I don't give a fuck what you put in this shit. These are our resources. You're not about to take no 80, 70, 50. You're not taking anything over 10%. You're not taking, if I was the motherfucking if I was the motherfucking leader, the president, wherever the fuck it might, whatever I may be over there, I'll tell them to kick rocks and I'll just rob their ass and just take over the plant and hire some people, hire the same people that they've been fucking over.
Well, there are a few factors at play. First, there is a belief that the country is not getting a fair share of profits from its uranium resources being extracted by the French company Orano, formerly Areva. Now let me shock you. Surprisingly, the country exported 3.5 billion euros worth of uranium, but received only 459 million euros in return, while Orano took 3.1 billion euros, highlighting the unequal nature of the relationship. That's the best definition of exploitation. This has fueled resource nationalism and demands for Niger to exert more control over its natural resources.
You damn right.
Another is anti-colonial sentiment and grievances. The often violent condemnation of French policy in Niger stems from decades of exploitation of the country's uranium deposits by Orano to supply France's nuclear power. There is lingering resentment over these mining contracts seen as exploitative holdovers from the colonial era. So the mining ministry said that Orano's proposed plan for developing the Imuraran deposit doesn't meet the authorities' expectations. The details of why the plan was rejected are not specified, but it likely did not offer sufficient economic benefits or control for the country. One must not also downplay the strained diplomatic.
How you gonna try to take my cookies and leave me crumbs? You damn sure this fucking plan ain't fall through. And all those days of fucking just raping Africa is over. These leaders are different now. They ain't taking y'all shit. They they are actually leading. They are actually doing something about this. You, like I said, you can't take my cookies and expect for me to be happy with the crumbs. I made the cookie dough. I put the oven on 250. I put the cookie trays down. I did all the work, and you get to eat, and I have to eat the crumbs out of your beard. How does that work? Hold on, let's run them numbers back.
Authorities' expectations. The details of why the plan was rejected are not specified, but it likely did not offer sufficient economic benefits or control. Plan for developing the Imuraran deposit doesn't meet the authorities' expectations.
Hold on.
Now let me shock you. Surprisingly, the country exported 3.5 billion euros worth of uranium, but received only 400.
You know, I'm surprised these people is alive, because ain't no way you just gonna be like, oh well, you know, just be happy with this. You know, you guys won't be getting anything at all. Yes, we will be getting way more if we just minded our own shit. If we just took. Those days of raping Africa is over. The empire is falling. Everybody sees it. They can't back up these people. They can't back up the France. They can't back up these people because our military is already stretched thin. We getting ready for World War III with Russia, China, North Korea. And these people taking back their resources. The empire is falling.
Supply France's nuclear power. There is lingering resentment over these mining contracts seen as exploitative holdovers from the colonial era. So the mining ministry said that Orano's proposed plan for developing the Imuraran deposit doesn't meet the authorities' expectations. The details of why the plan was rejected are not specified, but it likely did not offer sufficient economic benefits or control for the country. One must not also downplay the strained diplomatic ties between Niger and France since the recent military administration came to power and initially halting uranium exports. Simply put, General Tiani desires to renegotiate mining contracts to gain more economic benefits from its uranium resources. So, what are the implications for France's energy security? Losing access to Imuraran's massive uranium reserves would be a major blow to Orano and France's civil nuclear program.
Good.
It currently relies on Niger for about 20% of its uranium supply, with nuclear power making up nearly 2/3 of France's electricity mix. losing a key uranium source could raise costs and make the country more dependent on imports from places like Kazakhstan and Canada. There are also broader implications for European utilities, which got about 25% of their uranium from Niger in 2022, according to the Euratom Supply Agency. So, the stakes are high for Orano to reach a deal and avoid losing its rights to one of the world's premier undeveloped uranium deposits. You know, as heated as this dispute over the Imararan mine has become, it's really just the latest flare-up in long-simmering tensions between France and Niger. On one side, you've got growing resource nationalism and anti-colonial grievances in the country. The grievance is that France's company Orano has been exploiting their uranium riches for decades without giving Niger a
And you know what? Hold on, let me. You want to know what's so crazy, man? Can you imagine how Africa, certain countries in Africa would look if they wasn't getting taken advantage of? If these people actually got a fair share. The world would be so much better if Africa got everything that they deserve and not what the Western world wanted. It would be a totally different world for everyone. It's crazy that they are still going through this in the 21st century, and we just, spectators to it all. Hold on. Africa, certain countries in Africa would straight up look like China right now. Straight up. You know how you see how good China looks? And I know a lot of you, I know a lot of a lot of Americans get mad when China put their propaganda up, like, look how pretty our cities are, look how clean the streets are, look, public transportation. I guarantee it would have been 10 times that. Because one thing that I have learned is every country in this world, almost, I wouldn't say that, almost every country in this world needs Africa. They need resources, they need everything, and like they were just saying, France, what 88% of the energy coming, like, if Africa wasn't getting raped for hundreds of years, the Western world will be y'all will be Neanderthals. Y'all will be fucking, we over here, Americans, we will be so far, we already far back behind, but I'm talking about so far back behind. But times is changing. Times are changing, and shit's tables is turning. Nobody is afraid of the paper tiger NATO. Nobody is afraid of France. Nobody's afraid of America. They are taking back their country. They are taking back, and they are taking charge. Um, before I get to this next story, I want to say thank you guys, all you guys who tuned in so far. If you don't know, if you do know, whatever the fuck it may be, we are going to be at a homeless shelter in the next week or so. Today, we're trying to raise $500. It's a women's shelter out here in Detroit, Michigan. They reached out to us, seeing if we can help with some hygiene products, clothes, and you know, just stuff that women needs, because I can't name everything. But I'm gonna leave my email in. If you left an email for me in the last day or so, I'm gonna get back with you. I have just been busy with my children, but I'm gonna answer everybody emails as soon as possible. If you have anything that you can mail me as far as underwear, clothes, hygiene products, soap, water, shampoo, Gmail me and I will give you an address that you can send it to. I'm trying to talk to the homeless shelter right now. Maybe we can get stuff sent there, because I really don't want a lot of stuff being sent to the library at the moment, because I'm still having problems with my mail carrier. She don't like me because I almost got her fired. But I told the person not to fire her, but she still don't like me. So she was withholding a whole bunch of mail, a whole bunch of books that she didn't want to carry, because I mean, it's understandable not wanting to pick up a whole bunch of boxes of books, but you can't tell me that I don't have any mail. Like, that's a felony, right? So she almost got in trouble, and she holding against me. So I just don't feel safe with stuff being sent to the library at the moment. Yes, we're gonna get to this next story. Let's see. This was written last month, I believe. Let's see. I'm sorry, y'all. My Wi-Fi fucking sucks, man. But bear with me. Thank you, baby. My kids and grandson is here, so it's gonna be a little noisy in the background. But hold on. Stop running down the stairs. Somebody said Saudi moves away from the dollar and the U.S. decides to blame them for 9/11. Hold on.
And thank you for being with us. 2 decades ago, the 9/11 Commission found that Al-Qaeda acted alone, but victims' families say that is not true, pointing to this video and other evidence as proof. They are suing Saudi Arabia, claiming its government provided crucial assistance to the hijackers and planners behind the September 11th attacks that killed nearly 3,000 people. 60 Minutes correspondent Cecilia Vega reports.
A voice on the video says in Arabic, "I am transmitting these scenes to you from the heart of the American capital, Washington."
Hey, you guys, calm down. I'm on the show.
This video, unsealed in federal court this week and obtained by 60 Minutes, was recorded in the summer of 1999. The man behind the camera is Omar al-Bayoumi, who the FBI says was an operative of the Saudi intelligence service with close ties to 2 of the 9/11 hijackers.
Capital time is 6 p.m.
The video was filmed over several days. Bayoumi recorded entrances and exits of the Capitol security posts, a model of the building, and nearby landmarks. In this portion of the video, Bayoumi points out the Washington Monument and says, "I will get over there and report to you in detail what is there." He also notes the airport is not far away.
What I see Bayoumi doing is going out and making a detailed video record of the Capitol from all
Hey, y'all, calm down.
its sides, and then conducting that 360-degree panoramic view. GS-11.
Richard Lambert is a retired FBI agent who led the initial 9/11 investigation in San Diego, where Bayoumi and the two hijackers lived temporarily before the attacks. He's now a consultant on the case filed by the 9/11 families.
If you've ever flown into Washington, D.C., one of the first things you see on the horizon is the Washington Monument. So if you know where your other targets are in terms of the Washington Monument, it helps guide you to your intended target.
Federal investigators believe the hijackers on Flight 93, which crashed near Shanksville, Pennsylvania, had the U.S. Capitol as their likely target. The lawyers for the 9/11 families and former intelligence analysts we spoke to believe portions of the video show Bayoumi surveilling the Capitol as part of that plan. And in the video, he references a, quote, plan.
You said that in the plan. What plan? Who is he talking to?
What do you think he's talking about?
I think he's talking to the Al-Qaeda planners who tasked him to take the pre-operational surveillance video of the intended target.
So this video is taken in late June and early July of 1999. What does that timing tell you?
Well, that means it was taken within 90 days of the time when senior Al-Qaeda planners reached the decision that the Capitol would be a target of the 9/11 attacks.
That's when Osama bin Laden decided to approve Khalid Sheikh Mohammed's so-called planes operation. In the days after 9/11, British police discovered the video during a raid on Bayoumi's UK apartment. They also seized Bayoumi's handwritten address book that the lawyers for the 9/11 families say was filled with phone numbers of numerous senior Saudi officials who were in the government at the time. And when Bayoumi filmed the Washington video, he was often with two Saudi diplomats who the FBI says had ties to Al-Qaeda, a finding the Saudi government disputes.
Well, it is another very large brick in a massive wall of evidence that at this point indicates the Saudi government was complicit in the 9/11 attacks.
Ken Williams is a retired FBI agent who led the 9/11 investigation in Phoenix, where one of the hijackers attended flight school. He's also a consultant on the case filed by the 9/11 families.
In terms of all the revelations that have come out as part of this 9/11 lawsuit, where does this video rank?
I think it ranks right at the top of the pile.
The government of Saudi Arabia says, nothing to see here. This is a tourist video. This is a guy out looking at the sights in Washington, D.C.
I would vehemently disagree with that. This is not a tourist video.
The British police are believed to have turned over the video to the FBI shortly after 9/11, which raises the question, why, after more than 20 years, is it just now surfacing?
Did somebody really mess this up? This seems like a really big thing to just being made public.
If that was missed, then shame on us for missing it. If it wasn't missed, then I would have to ask the question, what was done with it?
That was Cecilia Vega reporting, and CBS News reached out to the FBI, which says it will not comment about ongoing litigation.
You know why this shit pissed me off? This shit pissed me off because we know, you know what I'm saying, who did it. We know, like, let's be real. If the families of 9/11 can sue Saudi Arabia, then America need to get sued, and we need to pay reparations to all families throughout the Middle East, all the families that's displaced. We went in because of this lie that they just so happened to find 20 years later. They so happen to find, oh, Saudi Arabia got something to do with it now. Why? 20 years later, when they don't sign that petrodollar agreement, Well, anyways, if they can sue the Saudi government, then the U.S. government needs to be sued. We went in based on this lie, and we know we had intel. We had intel what was going to happen, when it was going to happen. We was warned when it was going to happen by the people that was close. And for America to play dumb, that shit is just foul. We killed millions of people displaced, millions of people still being born fucked up, 3 eyes, 3 legs. They fucked up. All types of war crimes that we committed on these people, on their land, on their soil, and all we're gonna do is throw Saudi under the bus. No, Saudi got their hand in it. Fucking yes, believe, but all you guys got your hands in it. And I don't believe for one second that America doesn't have anything to do with 9/11. A lot of people think America won't kill you. American government won't kill their own people. Nigga, you the dumbest motherfucker. I got a bridge right now. I'll sell you for $500. I got a bridge right now to sell you for $500 if you think the government of the United States government don't have anything to do with 9/11. They was warned multiple fucking times, and I'm pretty sure whoever owned them buildings got a hefty ass fucking payout when them bitches got hit. And we know that they was putting out. Come on, man. It's just they just like, hey, they're basically trying to threaten Saudi. Like, we're gonna make you look bad, but Saudi Arabia don't care about what the fuck the outside world thinks. They still have fucking kings and princes. They don't give a fuck about what you outside people think. And even if you was to blame them, what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? Flurn Dip Gaming. Thank you for the $10 on PayPal, man. I appreciate that. I don't know why I didn't get that notification. Yeah, that's why. And thank you for the super sticker. Right? Yeah, that's why I don't care to I ain't gonna say I don't care about the families of 9/11. I don't care about 9/11 shit like that. It shit just pisses me off because how the hell y'all gonna put blame on anybody else when y'all know what the fuck happened, when it was gonna happen, and then you went and took this lie. You took this shit and you used it to kill millions upon millions of people. So I don't care that, you know what I'm saying, they want to blame Saudi. I think what I care about is everybody should be held accountable. They're trying to throw Saudi under the bus because of BRICS. Hold on. So I know I found some article. For more than two decades, through 2 wars and domestic upheaval, the idea that Al Qaeda act alone in 9/11 has been the basic of U.S. policy. A Blue Ribbon Commission concluded that Osama bin Laden had pioneered a new kind of terrorist group, combining superior technology, know-how, extensive resources, and a worldview network so well coordinated that it could carry out operations of unpredicted magnitude. This vanguard Jihad, it seems, was the first non-state actor that rivaled nation states in the damage it could wreak. Now, you telling me with all of this fucking money, all of this money that we take from our people and we put it into the Pentagon, we put it into the defense budget, and all of this fucking shit, and we just let somebody just come in and just hijack a plane and run into the tallest towers in America? Man, y'all niggas got me fucked up. I ain't believing this shit, and I don't care. I don't care. If Saudi is held accountable, America is held accountable. They should be held by the ICJ, ICC. They should be in court for their crimes. And I mean, Bush should spend the rest of his days in prison. All of these people, his whole administration, Dick Cheney, all of these people, they use these people's deaths as a war cry to commit war crimes. They say, oh, well, 3,000 of our people just got killed. Let's go over and kill 3 million. It's justifiable now. They attacked us. Knowing that we've been trying to get our hands on these resources for fucking many of moons now. We couldn't get it. And now we have a reason to go in. Y'all trying to throw Saudi under the bus, but it's not going to work. Because if you throw Saudi under the bus, they're going to drag you under their whip. Y'all are tied together. You guys have been funding Saudi. Even ever since we found out that they might have something to do with 9/11, a decade ago, and we still fund them. We still do trades with them. We still, was doing a petrodollar deal with them. It's not gonna work out how you think it is. America is on a decline. Around the world, they're losing power. I keep reminding you guys, they are losing the power that they had to kill Gaddafi and get away with it. Do you know how powerful you have to be to kill a president in Africa and just get away with it? No circumstances at all. And while the people that killed you went on TV to gloat, they are losing that power. And it is, they are spiraling. If you're not my friend, you're my enemy. Hey, Queen. Thank you for the $20 on Cash App. Much appreciated. That's why I'm like, this shit is not going to work out. America is spiraling. They're losing power. They're losing control. They don't have control over the resources that they used to have. The resources that's coming into play for the new generations, they don't have control over that. China has that. And they are trying their best to get their grubby hands on that shit, going as far as breaking code, saying that, oh, Taiwan is not a part of China, even though that we recognize Taiwan is a part of China. In America, we recognize that by law. But we have politicians breaking laws to get their grubby hands. Kathy, thank you for the $50 on YouTube. If you want to know who rules over you, you simply found out who you cannot criticize. Hey, that is some, hey. Who the fuck said that? You said that? You made that up? Or somebody made? I'm going to Google that. We don't have no defense system to take down these type of planes. Like, they're just so crazy, man. They really killed these people just to have a justification to kill more people. That's what 9/11 is. That's what my generation see it as. I don't know about the other people, but a lot of people see it as they killed people just to have a reason to kill more people. They kill people to have a reason to steal resources. Because what do we actually come out of? Oh, do you, man? We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We don't recognize 9/11 as some big tragedy. It is a tragedy, but it isn't like how it isn't a tragedy as in, oh, we got attacked by some terrorists. No, we got attacked by America and their goons. And now they mad because BRICS taking over. They mad because they can't be a part of BRICS. They mad because they can't control BRICS. Yep. Oh yeah, don't forget the Patriot Act. Oh yeah, all the shit that came with it. They use it to spy on you. They use it to lock your ass up. They use that, man. That time fucked up a lot of Americans, man. And we can't even, like that time fucked up a lot of Americans. And don't forget our brown brothers and sisters around that time, around 9/11, when regular day Americans, whether they be Muslim or just regular brown people, whether you look like you from the Middle East, they was getting harassed every day, getting fucking killed, getting bullied in school, all because of a fucking lie. So if Saudi gets sued, I want America sued. I want America sued from Afghanistan, from all them countries that we fucking terrorize in the Middle East, and I want them sued from the people here. And I want them to get sued from the victims of 9/11 from not stopping 9/11 when y'all had more than enough time. Y'all had more than enough intel. That's neglect. You let it happen. You let it happen because you knew, oh yeah, this is gonna be we're gonna use this to kill more people. All that gold. Oh yes. And what exactly did we go over there for? Did we stop any of their groups? No, the Taliban is still there, and ISIS, we fund them more. And we took all the gold, we took all the oil that we could, and just left. And then some Americans call that a victory. You've been over there for 20 fucking years, and all the Taliban did is get more powerful. They didn't do anything but get stronger. They learned how to use your weapons and fly your helicopters. You guys are failures. Now, I know the whole thing wasn't. I know you're talking about Israel. But thank you for that $2. We want the world to protect. Yeah. Oh yeah. Come on, man. Like I said, I know Americans like to cope with. Well, the plan wasn't go in there and stop anybody. The plan was to steal some, blah blah. Well, bitch, you can't tell me one thing and move another way. So if you tell me y'all was in there to stop the Taliban and stop all these terrorists, and you don't, you're a failure in my eyes. I don't care what your intentions was. You tell me one thing and you do the opposite. I'm gonna call you a failure. And all these Americans did, all they did, they went over there, got kicked in their buttocks, came back home with PTSD, and now they homeless. That's crazy. Pete, man, thank you for watching. Thank you for the $20 on Venmo. Much love, man. If y'all want to help us reach our goal, we're trying to reach $500. You can donate Cash App Tour for the Poor, PayPal Unholy Rome 6, and Venmo Tour for the Poor. That is all lowercase. Yeah, this is I know a lot of people in my family, well, a couple people in my family don't like when I talk about the vets and the PTSD and whatnot, but I'm like, look, man, you a black vet. I don't even know how is that even a sentence. That shouldn't even be a real sentence. A black veteran for America. That's oxymoron to me. I don't care how you feel. I don't care what you did over there. I don't care why you went over there. It's still an oxymoron to me, seeing how the same families are in power right now that was in power when my people were in chattel slavery. Now the same families are in power when my people are incarcerated, and they have to do free labor and cheap labor for these prisons or any of these corporations. You have Hillary Clinton cleaning out the Capitol building. She has slaves cleaning out the Capitol building. These same families are in control. So how would I look going to war for these families who had my families, their families had my families under slavery? And they did nothing to change these laws. What they did was they sprayed perfume on a pile of dog shit and said, hey, slavery is illegal, but it's legal. It's legal. You fuck up this way, it's legal. The natives, all the treaties that they have broken. Like, I'm not about to, no. That's like, I don't know. I never saw, I don't know. Maybe there is. Maybe I'm pretty sure there are native people who are in the military, but I'm pretty sure it's a small fraction of them. But that's how I see it. It's like seeing a fucking a Native American in U.S. military fatigue. It's like, that's crazy to me. You don't feel weird? That's crazy. Let me see if I can find this other story real quick before we move on. This other story coming from my brother Nico, great friend of the show. Handsome dude. Shout out to him. He just had a baby. Handsome baby, man. I can't wait till he start walking and running and start getting on his nerve. All right, Grant, you take care, man. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for the donations. We really appreciate that, man, because it's hard out here for a pimp, you know, trying to get the money for the rent. Cadillac and gas money spent. A whole lot of bitches jumping shit. You know? Let me get this. Oh, no. That wasn't there. There we go. Saudi. So what happened to the Honda? Man, that Honda got hit and flipped, nigga. I had got flipped like 4 times. The only reason why I didn't want to raise money for a car because it kind of seemed like, you know, oh, that's selfish as hell. I can do a lot of I can still work, you know, I can still move around. I got friends with vehicles and stuff like that. And I still got a truck that you guys bought me like a year ago. I just need to fix it up. So if I do a GoFundMe for anything, it'll be that. It won't be for no new car. That's just selfish, you know. That's especially when people going through real shit right now. So maybe another day. But that Honda is gone. The Honda is gone. The Honda is dead. Israel has
a damning report put together by an independent UN commission to investigate the crimes of Israel that they've committed in Gaza since October 7th.
Lily, come here.
Has somehow made Israel look more evil than we already know them to be. The report was put together by a damning report put together by an independent UN commission to investigate the crimes of Israel that they've committed in Gaza since October 7th, has somehow made Israel look more evil than we already know them to be. The report was put together by the Independent International Commission of Inquiry on the Occupied Palestinian Territory. Their conclusion? The report concluded that Israel has been conducting a campaign of extermination against the Palestinian people. Yeah, you heard me correctly. This report concludes that Israel has graduated from genocide and has moved on to outright extermination. Now, you know a Zionist is going to be out there in my comment section somewhere saying, nah, they being hyperbolic. All right, let's look at the facts. First of all, it's important to note that the information I'm about to give you isn't even the full scope of the crimes committed by Israel, because the commission mostly focused on October 7th from December 31st. And we all know shit has gotten way worse since December. The report also says that even though we know there's a lot of traits that we can point to point out the uniqueness of the destruction being wreaked by Israel, the main one is the fact that 1.7 million Palestinians out of the 2 million living in Gaza have been displaced by this onslaught. They also point out that between 2005 and 2023, all of the fatalities from all the conflicts between Palestine and Israel only equal to 1/10 of the total fatalities that have taken place since October 7th. And somehow Israel has also managed to increase the rate in which they specifically kill women and children in this conflict as compared to other conflicts in the past. They concluded that Israel even adjusted its targeting approach since October 7th. For example, on October 10th, an ISF spokesperson said that this situation we're in now, we even need to use different language and terminology. That same spokesperson said that there's even an inkling of intelligence they attacked. Israel's defense minister said, Gaza will never be the same. All restraints are off. We use everything. These statements obviously indicate that these leaders were more preoccupied with destroying Gaza rather than retaliating against Hamas or retrieving their hostages. Furthermore, despite the proportion of Hamas militants in a given area, allegedly, compared to the civilian population, and given the language use of Israel, like saying things like, they are embedded, human shields, etc., etc. The commission concluded that this language was intentional and it was used to give the ISF blanket authorization to target civilian locations widely and indiscriminately. The commission also found out that the Israeli government actually participated in violence against territories and Palestinian community.
I mean, we don't even have to go through all these goddamn investigations because we see it on our phones every day. We see it on Telegram. We see it on TikTok. We see it on Facebook. We see it on Twitter. We don't need no investigations. We see that they are targeting civilians. They tell them to move to one place and they bomb the place. You don't need an investigation to see that, hey, they just bombed the place that they told the refugees to go. And all this talk about red line this is my red line. I guess it wasn't. And these coward Democrats.
Specifically in the West Bank, where they killed 500 Palestinians since October 7th. Now, that might sound a little bit strange to you because we've been told that this is all about getting the hostages back and getting Hamas. And there is no Hamas in the West Bank. And the hostages are not there. So why is the Israeli government using October 7th to justify killing 500 Palestinians in a place that had nothing to do with Hamas, the hostages, or October 7th? So to be clear, when the UN chose to address Israel's actions as extermination, it wasn't hyperbole. It's extermination to such an extent that they ended up killing people in the West Bank that had nothing to do with the conflict in Gaza. And of course, this commission said that Israel was making their grandest attempt to block them from investigating the situation, which I find ironic because I distinctly remember Israel trying to bring every single influential and powerful Zionist they could find to come look at the proof of the crimes committed by Hamas on October 7th to justify the extermination that Israel is now participating in. But when it was time for them to get investigated, all of a sudden, no, I gotta go away. Turn the cameras on, Really, bro? If Israel truly felt justified and that they weren't committing war crimes, they wouldn't be trying so hard to hide the crimes that they're committing. But this independent report found that Israel is responsible for war crimes of murder, intentionally directing attacks against civilians, sexual violence, starvation, and many other crimes against humanity. So I guess if I was trying to justify genocide by playing right now. But that's just me.
Somebody said cat. What the fuck? I see any headless children on Twitter, and the only ones reporting it is international media, but our media are still pushing to debunk 40 beheaded babies and grapes. We are a joke of a society. Oh, yes. Definitely. And I just saw somebody on the news talking about some 40 beheaded babies and this and that. When they went past Joe Biden's so-called red line, we saw beheaded babies in real time. Yesterday, I seen a baby with their head blown off. There was nothing but body. It was nothing but a body. So all these investigations is just political theater to me. Until something actually happens to these people, until something actually happens to Bibi, I don't investigate all you want. Because the world has made up their mind. The world wants these people held accountable. All the shit is just political theater to say, hey, look, you guys, we're on your side, or we're real journalists. Dog, it don't take a rocket scientist, it don't even take a journalist to see this. Kids on TikTok is getting it correct more than some of our so-called journalists here in the US. Kids on TikTok is getting this, is understanding this conflict, and everybody who say, oh, it's complicated. No, it's not. What is complicated about any of this? You're just a coward. You're trying to both sides. You're trying to both sides of genocide, like how Nina Turner tried to do. Oh, Bibi should be like arrest Bibi and Hamas. What did Hamas do? Besides protect themselves, besides protect their people, they was voted in like a democracy. What did they do? Are they out here bombing kids? Do you see Hamas rockets bombing churches, schools, residential buildings, housing? Are they polluting any water? Did they stop the water? Did they attack any pipes? Any water pipes? Any oil pipes? Not even a fucking airport? But you want to... They should be locked away? No. You can't... I don't get it with you Americans that want people to be perfect in order to fight back. You have to be perfect in order to fight back. I shouldn't have to fight at all. I shouldn't even be in this position to fight at all. But you guys are forcing me to fight. You are literally making a martyr, and then you look at me and say, "Hey, no, don't do it like that." Why not? You guys would do worse. You guys would literally do worse. We have seen what you are doing worse right now, and you have the nerve to condemn Hamas, Hezbollah, nigga. Y'all still can't admit the fact that we just killed millions of Middle Eastern for no reason, and you want to play the high ground? As an American, you think you got the high ground? You don't. Even you anti-war, anti-resistance motherfuckers. I'm not in it. Yes, you is. Your money in it. Just like all of our money is in it. Your tax dollars are going to kill kids, just like ours is. The difference is we stand up and we won't take no more. A lot of us stop paying taxes. A lot of us start protesting, start boycotting certain things, start changing our lifestyle, start eating different products because it's not made from Israel, or they don't do trade, whatever it may be. It's funny how teenagers is getting this right. But it ain't the fact that the older generations is dumb. It's just that a lot of these people are paid to be dumb. A lot of these people are paid to act stupid, like they don't know what's going on. And they get mad at us when we call it out. Because they have built them a house of mirrors, man. And they are throwing rocks in them, and we just like, hey, you can't call these people terrorists. You can't call Putin a terrorist when you like Barack Obama. How is Putin a terrorist and Barack Obama not? Even after the war in Ukraine is over, Barack Obama will still have more blood on his hands than Putin will even dream of. You built a house full of mirrors and you decide to throw rocks. That's fucking crazy. But like I said, we don't need all these investigations. I'm tired of all these investigations. I need action. I need something to happen to these people. And we see that Israel is falling. Their war cabinet is no more. I don't know where they're going to get these people from. There's no elections being held right now. So, yeah, good luck with that. And without your war cabinet, I don't see I don't see you winning a war with Lebanon. They already got you covered. They let you guys know, like, look, we know where every military base is at. We know what all your secrets is. We know where you hold them. We know where you hide them. There's nothing that we won't be able to touch. Every rocket will be pre-select. They said pre-selected. Pre-selected. They already have their target set. And Israel War Cabinet knows that they cannot fight against Lebanon. They know this. Hey, that's the truth. Like they couldn't even come up with a name. They couldn't, you know what I'm saying? Because blood is everything. You know, I'm pretty sure they got everybody blood types and shit. They be like, oh, this is little Anna. This was little Anna. This was blase blah. This was blase blah. Nothing. Just made up stories to justify genocide. And you can't even justify, even does beheading 40. Okay, look, listen to me. My enemies behead 40 babies. And I kill 40 babies. Does that make it right? Doesn't that make me a monster also? So they kill 1,000-something people that day, and you kill 15,000 of their children? Does that make it right? Or does that make you a monster just like them? It's your fault. It's your fault. You're making me kill all your kids. You're making me starve your women and children. You're making me a monster. That's what? No, that don't. No. You was already a monster. You was just looking for a reason to come out of the closet. You was looking for a reason to come from under the bed. You've been a monster. And just like the justification for 9/11, October 7th is their justification. It was like 15 9/11s. Shut the fuck up. That's why nobody give a fuck about that shit now, because y'all done fucked it up so much. Nobody cares. Thank you to everybody who tuning in, watching me rant, talk a whole bunch of bullshit about a whole bunch of nothing. 381 people in here. I don't know how many people is actually watching on YouTube. So if you can, go over to YouTube, like, share, subscribe. You know, we're trying to get out of this bubble that YouTube had put us in. It's a tough spot, but I believe we're gonna make it out. Yep, look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. It's like, have y'all ever saw a movie called Tales from the Hood? It's this movie called Tales from the Hood, and this boy and his mother, they stayed together, and you know, his father passed away. So she got a new man, his stepdad, and he was very abusive. He was very abusive, and he called him the monster. The monster. And at first, when you first watching the movie, you will believe that it was like a real monster coming in his room, under his bed, from out of his closet. Like you would think it was a real monster, but in all reality, it was just his stepdad. And it was one part where they was all arguing in the kitchen. The teacher came over, and he's like, "What the fuck, you fucking this nigga, blah blah, this and that, blah blah." They get into it, teacher leave, and knock her over and she hit her head in the damn stove and she fucking no, he holding a little boy. He like, what you think I'm a motherfucking monster? And it's like you see tattoo of Goku. You think I'm a monster? He threw the little boy, he threw the girl, she hit her head. He like, look what you made me do. Whole time he abusing them. He just abusing these people, abusing them. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. But yeah, it's a crazy movie. He brought up the paper and gave her the monster. But this is what the people need to do. We need to recognize who our abusers are, call these people out, and ball them up and throw them in the fire. Matter of fact, I'm going to go watch Tales from the Hood. Oh shit. Oh shit. You want this shit? I got it right here. Man, that was hilarious. Hilarious movie. Teach you a good lesson though. I don't give a fuck. 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 What? Blah, 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 blah. Now, why the fuck you want to refry some beans? Just make them shit right the first time and get up. Oh my God, man. Them niggas is idiots, dog. Now, why the fuck you want to refry some beans? Oh shit. Hold on. Get out of here. Get out the way, get out the way, get out the way now. I'm gonna end this on a light note. More right-wing white man speaking of things that they shouldn't even know about. Like, hold on, let me because at first, like, this is like a Matt Wash clone or something. Hold on, let me share this so you can see this ugly ass nigga without no chin. Why is it always ugly white men that like to fucking judge people, bro? They don't even have no real face structure, no, you know what I'm saying? It's just the fucking neckbeard guys. It's like it's always the ugly white man trying to clown somebody. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Hold on, let me.
You think of the LGBT community, it's like, well, they're marked by compassion, or they're marked by artistic expression, or they're marked by, well, don't forget the key characteristic. The key characteristic of the gay community is butt sex. That's the key characteristic. It's feces. That's the key characteristic. It's AIDS. It's disease. And it needs to be said because nobody has said it for a very long time because we're all scared. I don't particularly want to put my neck out.
You're scared of what? Facts? I don't understand what you're afraid of, Mr. Matt Wash #2. Joel Webon. How would you know this? What data did you look up that shows you that this is what gay people was about? This was about butt sex. Straight people have more anal sex than gay people. What are you talking about? And that's one Google search. That's one Google search that will show you that straight people deal with more penetration than gay people. AIDS, diseases. Who's the people with the AIDS and the diseases? Who's the people with the AIDS and the diseases, bro? Count them out. This motherfucker is stuck in the 70s, bro. This nigga sound like some shit that fall off of Ronald Reagan and just mold into some corny ass white dude. What is he afraid of besides the facts? Because I don't understand. What is he talking about?
Gay community is butt sex. That's the key characteristic. It's feces. That's the key characteristic. It's AIDS. It's disease.
Yep.
And
Who gave this nigga AIDS through butt sex? How you know that? Please, all I ask of you, if you're gonna make statements like this across a whole community of people, at least have. I'm pretty sure that room costs hundreds of thousands of dollars. Fine wood. Y'all have laptops or tablets in front of you. You have a piece of paper. Please, just Google these things. You know who has a real problem with giving people HIV and AIDS? Straight men. They do not tell their partners. They won't tell the partners that they are about to have this one night stand with. Yes, it is white. I mean, not white man, but straight man who is putting these diseases throughout these communities, like they have been doing throughout decades. Are we forgetting about the natives? Are we forgetting about the Moors? Are we forgetting about the Africans? Who's the people that was passing out these diseases like there was jawbreakers? Like they Mike and Nikes and Now-Relators. It was straight men. Look it up, Google it. I hate when people just do a blanket statement like this across millions of people in the community and just say, oh, well, it's about AIDS. When was our last AIDS outbreak? I'm pretty sure the population of gay people have increased. Why haven't okay, how about this? Let's make a deal. All you homophobic people, you transphobic people, if you don't like gay people, stop making them. If you don't like gay people, stop making them. Oh, you can't? Because why? It's nature. It's human nature. You just can't stop it. But if you don't like gay people, stop making them. Why do they? And then people like these people have hundreds of thousands of listeners, man. For some reason, they always come with a crowd of people. They always come with a crowd of people. How is that? How is Americans that dumb that they just listen to somebody just say something and they don't be like, huh, whoa. Let me go Google this, or let me go go this. Let me look up what the doctors and the nurses are saying. Who are actually giving out these diseases? Who's spreading these diseases throughout these countries? Not only is straight men giving out these diseases to the people in their country, they would go over to poor countries like DR, Puerto Rico. They would go to Thailand and spread the diseases. Straight men. Why is it that gay men get all the bad rep? They get all the bad rep, but it's really us doing most of the damage. Whew. Sucks being a majority in America, boy, because they found a reason to put it all on you. For somehow it's your fault. Some reason it's your fault, even though you are a minority. You don't even come up on the statistics, but it's your fault. Yep, minute closeted man, and that's another thing. It's so looked down on people. Oh, they all closeted, and then you having sex with all these different people. Now that's when diseases come in. Having unprotected sex with multiple people and not knowing where they came from and shit like that. Oh yes, It's the man with the families, the man with the children. Businesses. They're straight. They're so straight. And we always find them. They always get caught up in a hotel room with some pretty Latino dude. or some Asian. They always get caught with some pretty Asian or some pretty or some pretty Latino dude. I swear. I swear it never fails. How many lawmakers have been signing laws against gay marriage, against, just being happy as a person in general, get caught in them hotel rooms doing something gay? Like, we have more than enough. That's crazy. It's like people don't learn. They keep listening to these people, and they don't see that this is a coping mechanism. I think people who talk like that is gay, because I don't think, like, what man want to sit around and talk about gay people all day besides gay men? I never saw so many straight men just be like, and gay people and gay people and gay people and gay people. Why is gay man on your mind all day? Why is gay dick on your mind all day? Is you okay? You need somebody to talk to? You want to talk about something? I'm about to get ready to get up out of here. It's about to be 8 o'clock. I got stuff to do. Bryce, thank you for the $20. Pete, thank you for the $20. Queen, thank you for the $20. Thank you for everybody who donated so far. I'm gonna try to he said, I close my eyes and I keep seeing men kissing. Oh my God. Oh God, dog. Why is that on your mind, bro? Why is that the topic of discussion, bro? There's so much stuff going on in this world. So many things making history right now. So many, like, it's so much to talk about nowadays. And you talk about gay man at that? Like, that's crazy. You gay, no. Oh my God, man. Y'all niggas is funny. I'm trapped in the closet and I keep seeing men kissing. I'm trapped in the closet. Hope nobody looking. Don't open up the closet. You're gonna see me, Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise, get out the motherfucking. Yeah, there's a song by R. Kelly. We can't play it. It's forbidden. If you play it, you better play it along somewhere. It's actually a play. It's not even a song. It's like a whole movie. Get out the closet, Tom Cruise. Oh my God. If they would have put Tyler Perry in there, that would have been chef kiss. All right, y'all. Oh man, this is crazy. All right, y'all. Y'all take care. I'm about to deal with this stuff. Once again, thank you to everybody donated. Thank you to everybody subscribed. Let me super chats. Nicole, thank you for the $20 for the women and for you being real. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. RBN definitely appreciate that. You better be black, nigga. That's you playing with fire, motherfucker. You playing with fire, motherfucker. Thank you for the $2, man. Grant, thank you for the super sticker. Kathy, thank you for that $50. And thank you for the $52, I should say. Y'all, it's been real. Y'all take care of each other, take care of the world. Leave this place better than when you found it. You know what I always say: like, share, subscribe. Take your mama phone, subscribe. Take your daddy phone, subscribe. Take your kids' phone, subscribe. Subscribe to RBN. Help us get this word out here. I love you guys. Thank you so much.